to stay. We're here to stay. You can't move my army. No, no, no way. No way, no way. If you do also don't test my lane. Raising the bar, you won't know the table. I'm a sweater than me. We're here to stay. Come on.
What's up, everybody? Good morning, happy Saturday. It is drop day once again. Let's go. Good morning, y'all. It is a stamp drop. We got USPS Lunar New Year, Year of the Dragon, and there's 2 rarities, 6 gems, so it's pretty much a little bit of a gamble today. Since it's only 6 gems though, seems like a decent gamble to go for. What's up, Graz? First in the chat today. Let's go. Good morning. We got BE here. BE's been streaming the drops. If you guys haven't been following him or subscribed already, check out his drop streams. They're always fun. We got Alejandro with the partner statue. Let's go. Haven't used that one in a while. We got Jorge here. Good morning, Jorge. What's up, Mustus? It's another let's go. Oh, how about a good luck? Good luck, everybody. If you're going for this one, I feel like a lot of people will probably gamble for it. I see Mustus is gambling. Alejandro's got his price predictions at 3 and 12. I haven't done my price predictions yet. We'll have to do that for sure. What's up, Eddie Almeida? Good morning, my man. All right, the Vault Bot is here. Hopefully the bot is working today. It was a little glitchy the other day when I was trying to use it. Let me turn my volume up. Is that better? I feel like that's a little better. Hopefully the bot's working. I haven't seen a Pokemon pop up yet, but it said something in the chat about it. All right, I think I'm caught up here. Let's go. We got Delco Dude in the house. What's up, Delco? DDOC is here. Ahoy, ahoy. We got Kobe Collects with the partner statue. Let's go. Appreciate you, Kobe. And Kobe was streaming yesterday too. If you guys haven't followed his channel, let me see if I can do my shout out thing. See if this still works. Yeah, is that better? I got a new mic, but I tried the new mic and it was not as good as the old mic. I don't know if that's gonna work. Doesn't look like it's working. All right. Well, if you're a moderator, you can do the shout out command. It is !SO. If you want to shout out somebody in the chat who has a YouTube channel, it should show their YouTube channel. You can try it, BE, if you hear me. We got Christopher Stitt in the house. Good morning. Let's go. How to Brain is here. What's up, How to Brain? We got the OG Woody in the house. Let's go. Mario C. Good morning, Mario. It is a drop party. The queue opens in about 3 minutes. And the question is, are we going for it? Let's see if we have any other price predictions in the price predictions channel yet. We got Pydos here. What's up, Pydos? Says, can you give some insights into watchers numbers on your channel? Could be interesting for market sentiment. Well, last week I reached over 300 people watching at one point during the drop. I can't remember if we had a good drop or something. I don't remember what dropped last week. It was over 300. Then a couple weeks before then, it was usually at like 200. Then the week before that, it got over 400. It must have been a big drop. I think might have been the Toki Gold. I don't know. Depends on what's dropping. I don't think we'll have a lot today, for real. Am I going for the stands? I'm going for it. It's only 6 jimmies. Seems like a good gamble. Dang, K's got some really high. I'm going to say if that was for the stamps, that's some really high predictions. That actually might have ended up being a good prediction for yesterday's drop, which was definitely a good gamble. I went for it. I did not get selected. I did not use any of my MCP points. What's up, Bitcoin BMW? What's up, G43? Let's go. And no price predictions in the price predictions channel yet. We got one in the chat. Let's see if I can go back and find it. I think Alejandro was at 3 and 12. Yep, 3 and 12 for Alejandro. That sounds about right. There are a lot of the rares today. Is that right? Yeah, rare. We only got 2 rarities, rare and secret rare. 6,888. The good thing about that is it gives us a lot of good serial numbers to look for. No problem, Pydos. And the Year of the Dragon, I feel like is gonna have a lot of value for the 888 numbers, because you can see it even ends in 68, 88. So even if you get like 1 888, 2 888, 3 88 when you're sniping the market, you definitely be able to get more for those. So if the floor really is around 3 or 4 and you get something like 2888, I think you could get like 20, 25 for it. So don't sell it for cheap. However, the floor at 3 gems, that sounds about right, huh? Maybe even lower. Let's go into the market real quick and see what some other stuff is selling for when it comes to the stamps. Most of the stamp sets have like 4 or 5 of them, and then that secret rare, this one only has 1 rare and a secret rare, so it's a little different. Did I spell that wrong? That was a misclick. I know how to spell stamps, I promise. I guess for some reason, maybe you should just put stamp. Let me put USPS, that makes more sense. There we go. Why would the snow globe pop up for USPS? It is, it's all snow globes. Did I type USPS? Alright, these are stamps. So at least we'll have these to compare with. That secret rare is going for 94. There's only 688 of today's secret rare. There were, oh wow, only 336 of this secret rare. So that's why it's so expensive. Let's see if I can find some other stamps. There's a ton of them on the app. I don't know why they're not popping up. Now they are. These are secret rares. Let's see what they go for. And the edition sizes. 65 for this one, and it's at least 488. 598, which is pretty close to today's. Oops, let me get that out of the way. So maybe today's secret rare will do all right. It looks familiar. I feel like we've already had one of these that look just like this one. I could be wrong. The secret rare is the panel, of course. Let me try to find one of the panels. There's a block of 4. It's kind of like a panel. USPS retweeted VeVe. I heard that. I heard about that. They kind of advertised today's drops. Or today's drop. Maybe it'll do really well. Alright, these are going for 34. Oh, and there are a ton of those though. 2,000. This one might do better than people expect. Let me see if I can type in panel, see if they pop up that way. I want to see some of them that are comparable with today's secret rare. Nope. Maybe y'all know what search term I can use to bring up the other ones that look kind of like today's secret rare with more than one, like 16, 20. I'm going to say probably 16 stamps all in one. I don't know if I want to say 50, maybe 25 on that one. I'm definitely more bullish than Alejandro on it. There's too many. Should have been 3,500 rares. That would be nice. That would have been nice. Yeah, 6,888. It seems like a ton, but they are stamps. How do the MCP points work? Hyder, we can talk about MCP points and how they work. As you collect stuff, you gain MCP points. So for every collectible you own, you get 1 point every day. And if you have like a secret rare, you get an extra 5 points. And if you have a set, that's going to give you like an extra 5 points too. Stuff like that is going to build up the amount that you gain every day. You can see I only get 13 points per day because I only have 2 collectibles. But anytime you buy something off the market or the store, you get MCP points for that. If you interact in the feed, all that stuff. So as you build your MCP points up, you're able to use those MCP points. Let me see. Oh, is it working today? Let me see if we have MCP on today's drop. I think we do. I think we're going to have them on all the drops now. But once you join a waitlist, you'll get this right here popping up to allow you to place a bid with some of those MCP points you've earned. And you have to bid at least 5,000. And they say 40% of the drop back for MCP bidders. So like for today's drop, we got what, 7,000, 8,000 of them. So they're holding back like 3,000, a lot, 3,500 maybe. So if you're one of the 3,500 people that bid 5,000 or more, or if there's a cutoff. So like yesterday, we didn't have that many additions. So the cutoff was really high. Some people bid only 5,000 or 10,000 MCP points on that drop, but I think you had to bid something like 20,000 or more to be in the cutoff to get some of that 40% allocated for MCP holders. However, if you don't use MCP, like I'm not using MCP today, you get thrown into the queue with the other 60%, and if you're lucky, you get the drop. Basically, I went deep into it. What's up, Legends? Let's go. Providing name and date of birth to join the waitlist. I heard a couple people say that before. It hasn't asked me. I don't know what's up with that, honestly. Did anybody catch that? Congratulations if you caught yourself a Pokemon. Rafael Garcia's in the house. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, bro. That did not pop up as a super chat. So those are hard to see. Let's go. Appreciate you. How many points to secure the dragon drop? This one right here? Oh, you don't need MCP for today. Is that bad? That's good advice, right? Because I would hate to tell him not to use MCP points, and then he doesn't use MCP points, and then he doesn't get the drop. But there's no way. I mean, it's only 6 gems. I would say if you use 5,000, you're guaranteed. I don't think you need to use MCP. I could be wrong. Maybe 5,001. Now I'm starting to second guess myself. Grass says I'm finally averaging over 2k MCP per day. Let's go. No problem, Hider. G43 says it's going to be rough being able to compete on big drops without a decent MCP tally. Yeah, we went from 100%, a chance to get 100% of the supply, to a chance to only get 60% of the supply, because on big drops, I mean, it depends on if you're a well. There's some wells that hang out in here, but me, I'm not competing. I do not have enough MCP points. I don't know, I'll probably just hold on to them, but maybe one day if it's like a really, really good drop, I put 30,000 on it, just go all in. I feel like that's the only way I would use it, if I just go all in. And if that's still not enough, at least I get it back. And I can try again on another big drop. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. It is drop day. We got USPS stamps dropping for 6 gems. The waitlist is open. What's up, Linkred? The goat? I don't have a goat. I got cats. We got Hammy in the house. What's up, Hammy? We got Booty Jizz says this looks like, I mean, it's a stamp. You can't expect much more from it. What else can you expect from an actual stamp that exists in the real world? It's like a reproduction. Kevin H says it asked me for a name and birthday last week also. Anybody else having that problem? I don't know why it's asking everybody for their name and their birthday to join the queue. That's a new thing. Alright, let me put in my price predictions. US stamp, Lunar, New Year, Dragon. We have a rare and we have a secret rare. You can't even see it, but you'll see it here in a second. It'll pop up. I'm gonna go 250 on the rare, but I don't know if I want to go 49. I'm gonna go 39. Maybe that's too low. Maybe it's too high. I don't know, but I'm gonna go 39 on the secret rare. So if you get the rare, you're probably taking an L today. That's just the way it is. Nothing I can do about that. Wish that would go away. There we go. Serial numbers to look for today. You got 2024 is this year, the year of the dragon. 1775, USPS first appearance. And I think 1776 usually does well on stamps. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Number 41, of course, is always the lowest serial number. That's for both rarities. And then the 888s are always going to do good today. Like I was saying earlier, you can get like 1888 or 2888. All that's going to do definitely more than floor price, but probably around 20-25 gems each. And then your highest serial numbers today are 6888 and 688. It's a lot of 8s. Let's go. Just as I logged out and back in, and then it didn't ask me the second time. So if you don't want to put in that information, apparently you can log out and come back in. 1938 is with you, or 1939, but I think that's just for the New Zealand stamp set though, because that is the 1938 stamp set. G43 says I had to circle back on and snag some collectibles and rare comics for 3 jimmies per point to give me some more points. Yeah, I know a lot of people snatched up all those rare comics and they started going up in price no matter what comic it was, even Squirrel Girl. I'm just kidding, I like Squirrel Girl. But they went up to like 5 gems minimum, or 5 gem floor price just for any rare. I think they've come down from there. I feel like secret rare Disney posters could be a good pickup. I don't know. I like the Paris ones because they're animated. I wonder what stuff like this goes for. These are secret rares, aren't they? Actually, I don't think they are. Not all of them. Yeah, that one's an uncommon, and there's a ton of editions. I would be looking for cheap secret rares, especially ones that are a set by itself. Like, you remember the baseball stamp? That's one. The David U poster by Ron English is one. There's several of them that are secret rares and they're sets by themselves, and they're still like under 10 gems. Oh, maybe not 10. Under 20 gems? I think they are. There are several that are under 20 gems. That's a lot of MCP points per day. Here it is, Young Warhol. 21 gems. Pretty close. It's going up because people are starting to stack this stuff, because it gives you a lot of MCP points for cheap. Not only do you get the MCP points for owning the collectible and for it being a secret rare, you also get an extra MCP point per day because it's its own set. Gus Hall's got his price predictions in it. Maybe I am too bullish on that secret rare. He's at 3 and 26. Let's go. What's up, Pink Panther? Also have the option where I can start the guest game. So a collectible is going to pop up here on the screen at the top of the screen, a VeVe collectible, and the first person to type exactly what it is in the chat gets like 250 vault cash, I believe. But you gotta, it's case sensitive. Let's see if it works. Did it not work? There it is. Ooh, that's a hard one too. But if you happen to know that one, which I don't expect y'all to know, that's a tough one. We got some P-League fans in here. Then you would type it in the chat. Just make sure you use capital on the first word, capital on the second word. Grass says 4 gems for the Thanos stones. I didn't think about those. I might look at the stones, see what they go for. Yeah, nobody knew that P-League fantasy character. Dwong says, I'm here for profit. Should I buy this, y'all? Ooh. I mean, what's the percent chance of getting one today? 1 in 1, 1 in 12. I mean, your odds of getting the rare is 1 in 109. So you're probably going to get a rare, and it's probably going to be worth less than what you paid for the drop. You could get lucky and get a secret rare. You could get lucky and get a good serial number. But, I mean, I think every drop at this point has a little bit of risk to it. This one definitely does. BE holding another good mint. He's got the last mint of the Young Warhol we were just looking at. I know he's got a lot of good serial numbers. And we do a new stream now on Tuesdays, me and BE. Sometimes on my channel, sometimes on his channel, called Natural Born Shillers, where people with good mints like this can come into the chat and let us know what you have, and we can negotiate. Other people in the chat can negotiate, and it'll help people connect sellers with buyers of special mints. And stuff like if you have collected matching serial numbers for a set or matching serial numbers for characters, something like that, that you might want to get a premium for, this would be a good way to do it. It's on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up, Bobby Greeno? Let's go. Good morning, my man. G43 says cheapest secret rares in the market are around 18. See, and that's a lot of MCP points. But you still get 2 per day for ultra rares, comics. And there are some good ultra rare comics out there that are really cheap. Not only are they cheap, but you can get VeVe exclusives and maybe even of key comics for cheap, which is a good long-term hold. Grass says soulstone. Yeah, I don't even know what's up with those soulstones because you could craft them, and I felt like that you could make them more and more in the future. Oh, we got a Pokemon. I don't know what that is. There's 64 in the market. They're 465. These aren't secret rares, are they? I was about to say, that's a good deal. Additions in circulation, 16,878. Bro, that's a lot of additions. What's the rarity on this? I don't even see a rarity. Oh, common game. Yeah, I don't know. I personally wouldn't be grabbing that one. Too many additions. Although soulstones are important collectibles in the Marvel Universe. Soulstones are a set by itself. Oh, I see. Are you for real? So you get a whole set by itself by buying it. It's a common. You get 1 point per day for having a common. You get another point per day for having a set. You're paying 4 gems. I mean, that's like 2 or 2.5 MCP. I mean, gems per MCP point, and that's where rare comics usually are. So that might actually be a good idea. But you can only buy one, right? And then you stop gaining as much once you get a second one. You only get 50% of the MCP points per day. The Baker says, stop wasting money on stamps. I mean, what if I need to mail some stuff one day? And it's in the VeVe-verse. I need to mail something to the new Disney Epic Metaverse. And it needs a stamp. And nobody has any stamps. Then they got to come to me and get all my VeVe stamps. What do you think? Buy the cat. I got too many cats already. I'm not buying that cat. We got Simply Marvelous in the house. Let's go. So I don't normally go for stamps, but I do need to make MCP points. And you get something like 4 MCP points. I would have to look it up to find out exactly how many. But just for buying from the store. You get points for buying from the market too. Aren't you getting 100 points for completing a set? Oh yeah, that one time. Yeah, I don't really think about that a lot, but you do get that one-time bonus of 100 points, which is not bad. I mean, you're paying 4 gems, maybe 4.5, and then you sell it back for 4 gems. Maybe you lost a gem, you got 100 points. That's not bad. What's your VeVe collection looking like, bro? It is anorexic, honestly. My problem is, I did it again. I spent a bunch of money on a secret rare Coca-Cola NFT, and it did not do well. I did the same thing with the snow globe too. I thought Coca-Cola is such a huge brand. Coca-Cola is humongous. These looked like they were getting close to 300, but now they're coming back down a little bit. But yeah, the Coca-Cola machine is, ouch. I paid $220 for it, not gonna lie. Bought it on the day of the drop. Only 270 editions. Coca-Cola is huge, bro. That's one of those major brands. Challenging Disney. It's like up there at the top, but... And I know people that collect Coca-Cola. I guess we just don't have the Coke collectors on VeVe yet. And that one's been falling for me, so that's not too nice. So I got 2 collectibles. Doug Flutie's still alive. He's still alive. He just ain't, he's not playing in the league no more. Maybe playing the Senior Citizen League. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Wop Manus says he met Doug Flutie in Vegas. Was he at the craps table playing some blackjack? What was he doing? Think Panther says ultra rare comics are a good play. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of good deals on ultra rare comics, but there's so many to choose from. You have to really dig through there to find the good deals. The secret rare Coca-Cola machine is up again, up from like 130 to 160. That's not up for me. I paid $220. It's still down for me, my man. Unfortunately. I attended a football camp as a kid. Flutie was one of the coaches. Really a great guy. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. Amy says Lambos and Coke. You know how I do it. I'm from Miami. No, I'm kidding. That seems like something somebody in Miami would have. Some Lambos and some Coca-Cola, of course. Flutie was being paid to be a great guy. Hey, I'm sure he was a great guy. You usually got a lot of money. You're a great guy. Because you ain't got much to worry about. Grass says, I saw a collectible and was able to pick up the Pride set. Ooh, I saw that on Twitter as well. I'm a big fan of the Pride poster. The Pride Givenchy poster. I want one. Price came down on it recently. I didn't have enough gems to grab it, but if I would have like sold my Lambo, I would have had enough gems to buy it. Or if I wouldn't have spent all my money on a secret rare Coke machine that's only going to drop in price. At one point I had 3 of these. I sold one of these for 4,000 cash when the floor was 7,000. I mean, there are a lot of editions. Maybe it's not as great as I think. I do like these other ones too that are always really cheap. These are lower edition and some of them look almost even better. I might have to start picking these up. I need to keep gems free though so that I can snipe the market. I think Flutie played for the Eagles. He's a dwarf. I don't even think he played for the Eagles, bro. What are you talking about? Met him at the VIP lounge. Yeah, I bet. Of course, he's taller than me. Also, of course. Oh, I crashed. But I'm way quicker. Would y'all race? Y'all raced in the lounge? In the VIP lounge? I guess VIPs are allowed to do whatever they want, huh? Tucson says, the sort of famous who are now barflies have very good masking technique. Okay. Tini Jose says, actually did it for free, but entitled to your opinion, Tucson. What do you do for free? You were there too? Y'all all met Doug Flutie? I didn't know Doug Flutie was meeting everybody at the VIP lounge. Apparently, that's where you go to hang out. Never been there. Coke is liked by the older generation. I mean, also, though, a lot of different countries. Some countries, they drink Coke like it's water, and they don't drink water. They just drink Coke like nonstop, and they get it really cheap, too. I saw a couple of travel documentaries on places like that. I can't remember the exact countries. There's some South American countries where they drink nothing but Coke. Dan K in the house. Let's go. There's a new Let's Go. Flutie paid for a number of NFL teams. Yeah, he did move around a lot. When racing slips, they did mention, they talked about it, they teased it, that eventually one day you'll be able to race your VeVe vehicles, and they even literally said racing slips. I don't know if they were being serious. They change a lot of things as time goes by, but they did say that one time in an AMA that you might be able to race your cars for racing slips. That's why a lot of times when we drop a new vehicle, I like to go on to Google and see what the fastest vehicle is that's on the app. Like if you look at highest MPH, maybe that will translate over into racing in the VeVeverse. And I looked up the DeLorean, and I guess it's true, but I don't even think it goes to 88 miles per hour. It's something like 80 is the highest that a DeLorean can go in speed. That's very slow. What's up, Jay Hirsch? Good luck if you decide to go for this one. I guess we should start up the poll. We've talked about it enough. Yeah, I think Mexico is one of those countries that drinks a lot of water. I mean, a lot of Coke. Ah, that's the wrong button. I'm going to start up the poll to see if you guys are going for this one. It's only 6 jimmies today. Are you going to gamble 6 gems? 6,888 rares. 688 secret rares. USPS stamp art drop. Are you going for the drop? No, I don't know today. It's only 6 gems, so you got to decide yes or no. The queue closes in about 5 minutes, so you need to come up and make that decision. Tito420 says Mexico drinks Coke like it's water. A lot of places do. Not just in South America, too. There's other places around the world. Grass says, I sold a collectible and was able to grab the Pride set. I know. Congratulations. I'm a little jealous about it. So does that mean you had to get the Cleopatra and the Amelia Earhart, too? Probably not interested in those. I just want the Pride poster. Hammy says, RIP VeVeverse. If you guys haven't checked out yet already, I did put out a video last night on my take, I guess, on the new Disney and Epic Games partnership. Got a lot of information there. I feel like the most bullish information in the video is an older interview that one of the Disney Studios executives did, where he's talking about the deal with VeVe and how he doesn't like the deal because VeVe gave up because Disney gave up their blockchain first appearances of characters like Mickey Mouse and so on. The link is in the description. This one right here, if you guys get bored this weekend, check it out. Alright, let's see how the poll's doing. Let me try to get rid of this. Please go away. It won't go away. There we go. And let's see if you guys are going for this one. 6 jimmies. Why not? Most of the chat says, no, you're not going to spend 6 gems. You're not going to gamble 6 gems for a chance of winning maybe 30, maybe 25. You could get that number 41 serial number off the drop if you're super, super lucky. And then you'd be making a lot of jimmies today. You could probably get 500 for it, maybe 1,000. Listed at 5'10", I think he was 5'9" at best. How tall are you, Tucson? I'm guessing 5'2". I'm just gonna I feel like you got that short man energy. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Grass says the DeLorean is a really, really heavy car. Yeah, I mean, if Back to the Future was more realistic, that would have been a hard car to fly. Then again, you got plutonium. I don't know. You got some plutonium. What's up, Scar? Good luck if you decide to go for this one. Good luck, everybody. I'm going for it. I don't think it's selling out. Coca-Cola is different in Mexico. It's made different in Mexico. How so? More sugar? Less sugar? I feel like that's the main ingredient. Also feel like some of the chat is not showing up in my chat box. Do you think this will sell out? But yeah, I did see that. Richie Rich. I do not think it's going to sell out. Let me try to refresh this. That happens from time to time. I think it happens when the Pokemon pop up. We use real sugar cane. Oh, that's how they used to make it though, right? Then again, they used to put like cocaine in it way back in the day. We use real sugar cocaine. Does it taste better? It's probably more sweet. I'm thinking it's probably more sweet. Shout out to Gus Hall, caught a Pokemon. I think I made them a little bit easier to catch. Seems like they're almost too easy. Dad Olive says, hope VeVe gives us the MCP bid average for each drop. That would be nice. They probably will. I know I've seen people on Twitter asking for it. I'm thinking they probably will. You can figure it out just by talking to people in the community who bid what and who got the drop with their MCP. Thank you, Simply Marvelous. Let's go. You watched the video I put out last night. It's a nice little adventure into not only the partnership announcement, but into a patent that they put out recently, Disney, that could apply to VeVe. It talks about mobile applications. Yeah, everybody apparently knows except for me. They use cane sugar and Mexican Coke. Alright, hold on. Oh, we got a kitty cat alert. Cat on the lap gate. We ain't used cat on the lap gate for a long time. I'm definitely getting a secret rare now. Hammy says, not gonna lie, that secret rare gate worked out like 6 secret rares in 3 months. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know if y'all remember that. Going back, thinking about it, that was really weird because we would never get secret rares on these comic drops, and we'd go for every single one. There'd be 2 or 3 per week. There'd be some people who would get a bunch of secret rares. And then somehow a couple people would tell us that if you would back out, what was it? You back out of the page, the drop page, 10 seconds or less before the drop begins, and then go back into the page and get the drop, you have a better chance of getting a secret rare. And nobody believed it. I didn't believe it. It sounded like cap. But just for entertainment purposes, while I was live streaming, I was like, all right, I'll try it. And I tried it a couple times. And man, you wouldn't believe it. I got secret rare. I got tons of secret rares doing that. I don't know why. It was backing out, Distro. It was backing out of the drop page like 10 seconds before the drop and then coming back in. All right, this might be a Pokemon that somebody summoned, because what happens is if you use your vault cache to summon a Pokemon with the catchmypokemon or catchpokemon commands, then only you can catch that Pokemon. Nobody else in the chat can. You see UPS is advertising this drop. I did hear that. I haven't seen it myself. Waitlist is closing. After it closes, yeah, let's go see if we can find. I think it's been a few days, so it might be hard to find. Plus, it's not even going to show up for me because VeVe still has me blocked. I know it worked. I don't understand why Secret Rare Gate worked, but for some reason, it literally worked. So I guess it would be this account. USPS Postal Service. Am I frozen? I feel like I'm frozen. I was a little frozen there. Yeah, and if the exclamation point catch doesn't work, you can always use catch 2 or catch 3. Yeah, well, there it is. And it's still, oh, they just did it again 55 minutes ago. So it's good to see that USPS is putting that out there. Of course, I can't see it just because I'm blocked. However, it's real. It's there. We got 4 minutes before the drop begins. Did anybody in the chat use MCP on this drop? I don't really know why you would. I might have to keep up my chat this way. Oh yeah, it is the Pokemon. Free CV says no, it was a bottle when I had it. It was in a bottle when I had it. I must have missed what y'all are talking about. Marvelous says, I remember your live reaction getting that secret rare. Worked for me once, then I think VeVe patched it up. I don't know if it was just, I still don't to this day know if it was just coincidence or luck, but a lot of people, not only me, Marvelous as well, other people in the chat were getting secret rares by using this weird little trick that doesn't seem like it would do what it does. Gabriel, if you're having trouble with the commands, you can check the description. At the bottom of the description is a little bit of an explanation of how all the Pokemon commands work. I can also pull this up here. That helps a little bit. Pooski says, what's up? Interesting you started up a Pokemon game for live streams after talking with David. You shh. Pooski. Come on, man. You don't say the quiet part out loud. That's supposed to be a secret. Alright, good luck everybody on this drop. Just happens to be a Pikachu telling you good luck. Nah, I don't know anything. I know nothing. Hammy says, I hope they will use MCP. I wonder if people use MCP on this one. Daniel C says, Secret Rare Gate was for real 100%. Hate Secret Rare Comics. I know. And I went like a whole year, probably over a year of going for comics and never getting one Secret Rare. Then I start using Secret Rare Gate and I get like 5 and 10 or 20 drops. People in my chat were getting mad. Like, how are you getting so many Secret Rares? They're hooking you up because you're streaming. And I'm like, nah, man. It's the gate. It's the Secret Rare Gate. You back out of the page about 10 seconds before the drop begins. I'm not trying it again if that's what y'all are trying to get me to do. Because I know after a while you would back out of the page and you wouldn't be able to get back into the page and you would miss the drop altogether. So it was kind of a scary little trick to do, but it worked on the comics. It definitely worked. I don't know why, but it did. Joey says, is this Vision Pro thing important to VeVe? Not the Apple Vision Pro 1, but the Apple Vision Pro 3 or 4, maybe even the Apple Vision Pro 2. It's going to be like $500 or less, and it's not $3,500 or $4,000 to get. Then it's going to be important. And also, I don't know if VeVe is building, I would assume they are, right? Spatial is all VR stuff because you can access it through Oculus Quest, and Cabinets is building stuff in VR. So I feel like that's going to be interoperable. And even an old interview when Dan was talking about, oh, what's the word he used? How the VeVeverse could be used on different platforms. There was a long word for it, but I can't remember what it was. But he was saying that you could use it not only for the platform it's on now, but also for Unreal Engine, and that's what they're building on. So I don't know, man. I feel like this whole Metaverse stuff is starting to come together. All right, let me see if I can get back to my chat. There we go. A lot of times they put it in a bag so they can sell the bottle back. Sometimes I'll be missing conversations. Maybe I didn't miss that one, and I'm not picking it up. Distro Official says, does MCP points help you get a spot only, or even secret rarity? I mean, if it would help you to get like secret rares and better rarity, then people would be putting tons of MCP points into these drops. But no, it only helps you get a spot. That's why I didn't put any MCP points in yesterday, even though it was a good gamble. Pal says, does Lion Gate still work? I haven't tried it in a while. I've not tried Lion Gate in a while. Maybe they brought it back. Maybe they unpatched it. They patched Lion Gate for a while. They got the mic up. They hear you. If you roar, you do not get the drop. Those $3,500 VPs are selling. I know. But I can't afford one, so I'm jealous about it. All right, everybody, good luck. Drop's about to begin. I'm going for it. I'm assuming we're all getting it. And we got a Pokemon. Ooh, 2048. I was almost close to that 2024. That 2024 would have been nice, but it's a rare. It's a 2048 rare. Probably going to be a lot of rares in the chat today. Free CV says the best Coca-Cola I said was in the Philippines. Oh, that's where we. Oh, got you. That's what y'all were talking about. Yeah, I wasn't keeping up with the Coke conversation, although I'm very interested in Coca-Cola and how popular it is over the world, and how people in the future are going to want secret rare Coke machines. But yeah, I think Philippines is the country that like drinks it like it's water. Let's see if we got any dubs in the chat. Whoa, there's a dub. Let's go. VeVe Zillow got a rare, but his rare is serial number 45. That's definitely going to be worth more than 6 gems today. We're going to get in the market here in about 19 minutes when the market opens on these. Try to snipe some good serial numbers. BE says, no, Big A got up too late. Thanks for the heads up. Dad Oliver with the rare. Tucson with the rare. Nothing but rares. Let's see at least one secret rare. Wap Manus got a good rare, though. Rare number 80. That's a nice code. Maybe we can catch this Pokemon, whatever it is. Rare for Hammy. Rare for Vasey. Oops, Vasey. 2048 is a year of the dragon. Ooh, X-Lair with the W. Are you for real? I knew there would be more than one year of the dragon. So 2048 might be a good year. How much can I get for it? I need to look that up. Maybe we should look up all the years of the dragons. Secret rare for Risky. Let's go. Congratulations. We got a secret rare in the chat. Distro Fistro got a pretty decent serial number there. A binary. Bitcoin, it was one off. If it was 1337, that'd be worth some money for sure. Ronnie Lido in the house. Let's go. Secret rare for Ronnie Lido. Kryptoni with the rare, just like me, just like Marvelous, and his girlfriend. Everybody getting rares today. There were 6,888 rares and less than 700 secret rares. Rare for Informant, 1767. Is that on my list? Ooh, 1775, so close. If you get that 1775 today, that's going to be worth some money. Did anybody catch that one? Oh, it's escaped, sorry. Tucson says, check out Maria's Cam 3. Bro, I'm not looking at no OnlyFans. What are you talking about? Jorge with the secret rare. Let's go. Couple of secret rares today. Distro Fristro says, does it affect when you buy? Like the quicker you buy, the lower the number? No, it used to be like that, but now it's all random. Alright, here we go. Kevin H in the house with the info. So it's every 12 years? Ooh, this 2048 is going to be pretty good then. 1940, 1952, 1964. If I know my patterns, it seems like every 12 years. Nice, so 2024, 2036 if you do the math on it and carry the 1. It's not a 6 cam. Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro. Maria's Cam 3 in the Philippines. It's a marketplace camera where at night the rats come out. Oh, that's even worse. Let's go. All right, y'all. So I got a year of the dragon. Maybe that's a profit. Are we thinking 20 on that? Are people going to know it's a year of the dragon? Are we thinking 10 gems on that? And at least I made a little profit today. Any added value to the 1110? Yes. Yeah, the 1111 would have done much better for sure, but 1110 is a binary. They used to do really well back in the day. Not so much nowadays. However, definitely more than floor price. Maybe like if floor is 3, I want to say 6, maybe 10, maybe 10. Wow, shout out to Gus Hall with the 2-digit secret rare. Let's go. Congratulations. It's a good hit today. So he gambled 6 gems. He's about to make a good, I don't know. He's about to make a few. Yeah, it's a little bit of a reach on the binaries. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. So let's check out Marvelous's number. What I do if I'm trying to find out if I have a number that looks like it could be something special is I'll type in like USPS and then that year. As long as you don't type it wrong. USPS 1765. Nope, just looks like addresses. If that was a special year for USPS, I mean, if you do the math on it, you divide it by 12. Nope, I don't think it's a year of the dragon either. We got 10 minutes before rebound hit. If you want to buy another one, you can. You can buy multiples. It's going to go for 11.10. That's actually a good profit. Well, maybe not a good profit, but a profit nonetheless, right? At least you made some jimmies today. Bobby Greeno with a rare, a 3-digit rare though. You get a little extra for 3 digits. I wish we knew the cutoff for the extra half an MCB point you get it per day for the lowest 5%. If we think about it, there's 6,888 commons. 10% of that is 688. So 5% of that is 344. But you gotta take away that or add the 41 actually. So maybe if you got serial number 380 or less, it should be more than floor price because it gives you an extra MCP point per day. A half an MCP point per day for the low mint bonus. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? It's true though. Whether it makes sense or not, it's actually true. Alright guys, we're waiting for the first rebound to hit in 9 minutes, and then 5 minutes after that we'll be able to buy and sell these in the market. Looks like half of the chat said they were going for this. Half of the chat said they were not going for it. And then tomorrow we got another drop. And I'm going to be live for tomorrow's drop, but I don't know. I don't know if you can talk me in to going for this. Distro Feastro, is that how many MCB points were spent for this drop? I'm surprised anybody spent MCB points for this drop, honestly. But apparently 70,000. Are that how many MC points you have? So it's like twice as many as me. Alright, this is tomorrow's drop. It's a Rabbids drop, but it's also another year of the Rabbid drop. 25 gems, 1 rarity, 1,600 editions. Yeah, probably not going for this one. I'm surprised that they made it that many editions. They must, and look, it looks like they have a Golden Moments pedestal. They must expect people in the future, like in Asian cultures that really care about the year of the dragon and the lunar years, that they're really going to want to buy these. It is the kind of stuff that they collect, and they probably are big on Rabbids over there. But they decided to make this one 1,688 editions, 25 gems. Yeah, I'm going to be live, but I'm probably going to be in here by myself. I don't know if a whole lot of people are going for that. I'm going to have to get a guest, so I have something to talk about tomorrow, because it ain't going to be the drop. We'll do some little sniping for sure. Tucson says the new Disney Metaverse is why Debut wins all those awards. I mean, it was interesting to see Mr. MC1. Oh, whose stream was I watching? Maybe My Collectibles? I was watching somebody's live stream and he was on there. Maybe it was Danny the Bull. I can't remember. But he was saying that he was having these private conversations with David Yu, and David Yu was talking about how he's working on something really, really big, the biggest deal of his life. And then this comes along. I'm just saying, I don't know. And at the same time as Dance Buddha Panda has mentioned, this is right around the time of the Bitcoin ETFs being approved. Maybe something big's going on. Crypto's about to explode. Maybe sorta. I got a video out that I just put out last night looking into the Disney Epic Games partnership a little further. The link is in the description. If you get bored this weekend, you could check it out. And congratulations to anybody who hit a secret rare today and a couple low mint ultra rares. You don't think you won Entrepreneur of the Year? I mean, that's Entrepreneur of the Year for New Zealand, though. That's like winning, I don't know, I don't have a good metaphor right now, but that's like winning, that's like being the best karate Best karate athlete at your school, and your school only has 12 people. I'm just saying. It's not like it was Entrepreneur of the Year for the world. I hear there's a lot of good entrepreneurs over there in New Zealand, though. Like, their tax laws are good for it. Check your link for a good USPS mints. Oh, okay. Rare crap mint. Oh, well, yeah, a lot of people in the chat got rare crap mints, including myself. Apparently, my mint's not bad, though. It's 2048, but that's a year of the dragon. Thanks to the homie who pointed that out for me. Did you buy Omi? I mean, I have in the past, and I sold it in the past, too. I don't currently have any Omi. I got some Solana, and I got some Myro. Let me know if you're a Myro holder in the chat. Probably not anybody, but I do got some Myro. What's up, Smart Buy? Philip Schroeder also with the rare. Lots of rares in the chat today. Woody got a rare as well, but will they be Year of the Dragon in 1,000+ years? Oh, so it's divisible by 12, or apparently it's in that range where it can considered a Year of the Dragon. I bet. I don't know if anybody would care. Probably not. Nobody can do the math on that except for you. Distro says, what bothers me about VeVe going gaming, maybe with Epic, I totally predicted Epic Disney thing, ironically, is the fact that Omi is a part of VeVe. Solana should be the token being used. Wait, what? Why? What's superior about Solana? What can Sol do that Omi can't do? I mean, there probably is something, but I don't know. 89th out of the 900. I'm out. What did I miss? I must have missed that. Tucson said New Zealand is like 10x cooler a country than USA is. Psh. I mean, it is close to Australia. I've always wanted to go to Australia. It's pretty much the same as Australia. It's like Australia Island. That's what I call it. Burla says, David, you shout out the Epic deal with Disney. I mean, he shouts out that kind of stuff all the time. I don't know. But maybe it means something. You might be right. You might be right. Solana here up 300%. Let's go. I know it was going for like 20 something. I mean, $2 and something, right? I mean, it was going like really, really low at one point recently, like within the last 2 or 3 years, and now it's up to 100. Google photos of New Zealand life no, I don't want to be jealous. It's just like Hawaii. What are you talking about? Tucson lives in Hawaii. He's talking about how great New Zealand is. Talk about grass is greener on the other side. Smart Buy says big things coming hopefully by next month. I mean, I wouldn't get my hopes up by next month. Even in the teaser trailer that Disney put out, it says soon at the end, and then it says soon-ish, as in not that soon though. Vigorous Pigeon. I don't want to say that out loud. I know Danny the Bull's big on that as well, but me just saying the words "I have cock," it just, or I like cock, or I'm stacking cock. None of that seems like things that I want to say out loud. What's up, Noah? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Let's go. We got Captain Obvious says Soul can crash more. I'm sure some people think that it will because it went down just recently. But speaking of Captain Obvious, I've been looking for that movie, The Banker. I saw the previews, but unfortunately it's only available on Apple TV. That is one of the services that I don't have, so I've not been able to watch that. Solana's doing 13 TPS, not the 1000s it claims. You can check any block. It's a VC pamp and damp. I do know that it was created as a joke in the beginning, and it does crash all the time. But the price keeps going up. I don't know why. Grass says went for the drop yesterday, got ultra rare and so live for 50 cent loss. Sold it and got a 50 cent loss. That's pretty rough. What was yesterday's? Yeah, that was the ultra rare and the secret rare. The secret rare is the one that was worth a ton. At least you didn't lose your butt on it. You didn't lose much. Solana blockchain shuts down every quarter. Yes, that is true. Heard Omi is one of the worst blockchains. It's not a blockchain. Free CV says I was on an aircraft carrier and we were going to Australia and we ran into a super tanker. Oh well, we ended up going to Thailand and a bunch of other places instead. That sounds like an adventure. Thailand seems really cool. I've watched several of the travel YouTubers that I like to watch go to Thailand. A lot of them can speak the language and it seems like a cool place to hang out. Smart Buy says, my words never wrong, Mark. My words, VeVe will go big next month. I've heard people say that before, though. I can't remember who, and I don't want to call anybody out, but there were people being like, by this date, it's going to blow up, and that date done passed long ago. Bitcoin BMW says you need to watch CG7. I even searched for CG7, too, and I could not find it. I mean, I've seen it before, but I don't know what service it's on. I might go back and search it again today. I need something to watch today, too. While I do dishes. Solana is backed up. I can't even find that. It's backed up far more, especially by Visa, Shopify, Omi. I mean, I don't get that deep into it. What's up, Splint? Let's go. Got myself and my little Myro. Let's go. I got some Myro. And I've seen Crypto Pro talking about Myro recently. All right, it's almost time for this rebound. If you plan on going for the rebound and you're worried it's going to sell out for some reason, it's probably not going to, though. You can start tapping with your finger on this public, the word public. That's where the buy now button pops up when the clock hits 0. And then 5 minutes after that, we'll be able to buy and sell these and snipe these a little bit in the market. Grass says, I was looking at House of Cards set. I like those. I used to have that whole set. Bought a Queen Elizabeth for 35. I can't believe it's that low. Remember when they were super high? What's the one that everybody knows her name except for me? She's like a Mexican artist, but hers is always the most expensive one. I think I sold one of those for like 800 at some point. Now it's down to like probably 50 or 40. Why does Joey love Biden? Dude can't even remember he was VP or that his son died. He can remember that. He just didn't want to talk about it. I wouldn't want to talk about it either, but I mean, Donald Trump can't tell the difference between Nancy Pelosi and that other, what's that other lady? Nikki Haley? So what about that, Jay? They're both old. They're both old. They both have dementia. We need some younger candidates. Somebody caught themselves a Pokemon. I'm trying to figure out who. Milotic was caught. Oh, SmartBuy. Shout out to SmartBuy. I think you got a couple Pokemon. If you look into the description, you can see how to set the Pokemon into your Pokeparty, and then you can display your Pokeparty on the screen. But also, if you catch some Pokemon in my chat, you can go down here to the, where is it at? Pokedex. The Pokedex channel. Somebody moved my channels. And if you type in the chat, !Pokedex, or Pokedex 2, or Pokedex 3, it should pop up here and show you what you've caught so far. So I did Pokedex 2, so it should show my second generation, my Gen 2 Pokemon. Did I do it right? Let me make sure I did it right. Probably takes a minute. Yeah, there it is. So you can see I've caught 3 so far of the Gen 2 Pokemon. There's Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, 384 total Pokemon in my Pokevault game. So if y'all want to catch some Pokemon when they pop up, just type !catch in the chat. All right, we gotta wait about what, 3.5 minutes, and we can start buying and selling these. I guess if you went for a second one, maybe some people in the chat went for a rebound. If you did, let me know. Let me know what you got. Frida Kahlo, thank you, Jorge. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Frida Kahlo. Yeah, Thailand's got good street food and was incredible. Yeah, they got good entertainment. There should be an age limit. You can't be over. I agree with that. Wow, I can't believe me and Jay agreed on something politically. Usually we're opposites, but I agree on that. So there should be an age limit. Maybe 70. It don't need to be 65. I'm getting up there, so I don't want to set a limit too low. Secret rare on the rebound. Let's go. There we go. That's a nice rebound. I was surprised people went for the rebound, but some people got secret rare, so it was definitely worth it. They're not setting up for Michelle. Michelle Obama's not running for president. You're crazy, dude. All right, Tucson's in here. He'll set them straight. What's up, Double Quill? Let's go. I hadn't got a secret rare in 2.5 years until today. You have 2. Wait, what? You had 2 on this drop, like 1 on the drop and a rebound secret rare? I mean, I want to say congratulations. We did the congratulations gift, but I don't know if I would want to waste my secret rare luck on this drop. I mean, it's better than nothing. You had a good day. Would have been nice if it was on like yesterday's drop. 1 on the drop and 1 on the rebound. Let's go. Congratulations. Might want to sell them fast. They might start off high and come down. It looks like on the price predictions, not too many people put them in the price predictions channel, but in the chat, saw one person say like 15 and one person say 25. I was a little more bullish at 39 on it. I could be wrong though. There are only 688 of today's secret rare. Alright, it's almost time for the market to open on these in less than 2 minutes, and then we can do some sniping. I got some serial numbers to look for today, like 2024. Apparently my 2048 is going to be worth something. I don't know what I should sell it for, but 2048 is what I got on the drop. And it is one of the years of the dragons. I might put it up for like 20. Am I crazy? I might do that. Alright, where'd my chat go? We got Tucson here, but he was just on the Joey's name. How can you be on 2 names at the same time, bro? JOC, what's up, my man? Says, I literally forgot about stamps and seen your post and got a secret rare. Let's go. Congratulations. See my post? Did I post about it on Twitter? Maybe you just saw that I was live streaming. But let's go. Congratulations. 1 minute till the market opens on these. Do you have any idea if there's a comic drop on Tuesday next week? Yeah, there's always a comic drop on Tuesday and Thursday. And on Wednesday, there's a stamp drop. I think if you look up KCBMW on Twitter, he always has his calendar that he posts of all the drops as they get announced. And I'm pretty sure he already has one posted for Tuesday. I want to say X-Men, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Another secret rare, 341. When I don't care, I win. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are hitting secret rares now. There's only 688 of them. I'd be surprised if they go under 20 gems. Everyone knows presidents are just puppets. They don't call the shots. I don't know. I've never been a president. Rafael Garcia got 5 rares. I don't know why I went for the rebound. So some people went for the rebound and kept buying, and it didn't pay off. It doesn't always pay off. Sometimes it pays off. That's why I don't gamble on a drop like this too much. Led Jess. Apparently Led Jess got a second secret rare as well. How is it that everybody who got a secret rare on the drop is getting secret rares on rebounds too? Is that a glitch? See what these are selling for. What's up, True Stoner? Let's go. Poker 222 with some FUD. Let's go. We love FUD around here. Feel bad for all you for putting money on Caspa. Oh, that's Caspa FUD. I ain't got no Caspa. I got that Myro. I'm gonna let those come down from there, and I'm gonna be sniping these rares, starting off at 2 gems, just looking for good serial numbers. Sleeping on useless NFTs for all you to put your money on Caspa. You all sleeping on useless NFTs. I just unsubscribed, by the way. You did not see. Why are you capping in my chat, bro? We don't allow cap here. You can't chat in my chat if you are not subscribed to my channel. So you say that you had unsubscribed from me, but I do not believe you, sir. Because if you had, then you wouldn't be chatting right now. Cappity cap cap. Jay says Tucson toasted. Those are the type of people that like Joe Biden. Hey Jay, I'm down for a political debate if you ever want to come on and chat about politics. This is a good year for it, with it being an election year. But this weekend is Super Bowl weekend. Are you guys pumped for that? We got the Super Bowl tomorrow. Kansas City Chiefs and Taylor Swift are about to win the Super Bowl because they got that Taylor power. They got the Swifties on their side. How are you going to beat the Swifties? I was once a class president. Let's go 6th grade, and you're still bringing it up? I mean, I guess it's an accomplishment. And a separation of... Why am I reading that? What's up, Bob Sells? Let's go. Appreciate you, bro. I've been watching your videos about your experience over there at Crypto XR in Europe. Looked like y'all had a lot of fun. They were at bars. I saw the part, Bob, where you... it looked like you messed up something they had set up for a bunch of shots. They were going to do a trick to make all the shots go into the cups. And Bob was already drinking. He was on like his 10th drink. So he just grabs it, tries to drink it. And everybody's like, no, 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 put it back. Then they put it back and they do the trick. And he's like, oh, cool. There's 68.55 for one. I probably should have went for that. It's pretty close to the last minute. It's hard to sell the stuff that's just close to the last minute at this point. You can always sell for a profit if you get a last minute at floor price. Second to last, probably, yeah. Third to last, now you're getting into the I don't know area. Alright, see if anything good pops up. Grad says, my Chicago Bears have been crappy for quite some time now, so I haven't been paying much attention to football. There's 88 on the market. Yeah, I hear you. I have the same problem when it comes to my Indianapolis Colts. Of course, the Chiefs have been one of my teams from the very beginning. I've always liked the Chiefs. But of course... Come on, come on. I feel like that's worth picking up. I better not. But of course, the Colts, with me being from Indiana, is my #1 team. And we used to have Peyton Manning, and we used to have Marvin Harrison, and we used to smash everybody, except for Tom Brady. But nowadays, nothing exciting happens. After Andrew Luck decided to retire at age 18 for some reason, we had trouble since then. JLC's dropping a secret rare 341 for 41. That's probably what the floor is at right now. I've been seeing some decent numbers pop up. I need to be quicker. I wonder if people are sniping and flipping these. There's a lot of mint collectors in the stamp game on VeVe. Rare doing worse than I thought. Yeah, it's at like 1 gem. I feel like it can go back up to 250, but I don't want to grab a bunch of at one. We got a third Tucson name. I could be wrong about that. Jay plays a lot of... Yeah, I think it is a third. Oh, come on, Jay. I don't want to stop you from being a moderator, but you can't be blocking all of Tucson's names. I tried it before. It's ineffective. Serial numbers to look for today. Yeah, I got to take your mod off if you're going to be blocking Tucson. That's our entertainment. That's our chat entertainment. That's what he's here for. You can be part of the chat entertainment too, but y'all can't be going and blocking each other. I'll make Tucson a mod. I'm not scared. Then what happens? Y'all gonna mute each other? How's that gonna work? Then you're gonna have to work out your differences. Alright, Vance. You're about to be modded up. And then we'll see what happens after that. Add as a moderator. Should I make him a head moderator? That's just wrong. I'll make you a standard moderator so that y'all are on the same level. Oh, he said he didn't block anyone. Alright, good. What's 41 lucky for? Because I'm selling 341. Nothing that I know of. The special thing about 41 is that 41 is the lowest serial number available to the public. Alright, I've got a Year of the Dragon here at 2048. Am I crazy? I'm probably crazy, but we'll try to sell it for 19. If it sells like right away, then I'm going to be upset. Maybe I could have got a bunch more for it. We'll see if anybody buys it since it is a Year of a Dragon. That looked like a cow to me. A cow just popped up. Oh, it's a Miltank. Alright, 69's on the market for 96.96. That was floor price. I definitely would have went for it. I'm seeing some 2 digits pretty low too, and they're only at 40 gems. Not buying, I'm just saying. That's pretty cheap. Ooh, that would be interesting. Y'all gotta stream that if you do it. Jay says he offered Tucson a free room in Vegas so he can play me at poker, and he declined. I'm better than Tucson at poker, you know that, right? So you might as well just give me the free room. I'll come and play in some poker and hang out for a while. Stop by VeVe Arcade Studio again. Get some work done on my tattoo. I like Vegas. I was just there last year. Tucson says, I don't fly. Bro, this is the most cappiest cap I've ever heard in my chat. That's more cap than I heard earlier. Bro, you live in Hawaii. You live on an island. How is it did you take a boat? Did you take a boat to Hawaii? What if you want to go to one of the big islands or the bigger islands? You take a boat? You don't fly nowhere? Maybe. Did you swim to Hawaii? He says he don't fly, but he lives on an island. It's really hard to get me on a plane. I don't like planes either, honestly. Mint 53 for 40. I saw that one. I didn't buy it. I mean, maybe you can flip that for a profit, but it's not going to be easy. I'd like to see some of these 888 numbers. I saw 0880 earlier. I clicked on it. I forget what the price was, but I decided not to buy it because I was scared I couldn't make a profit on it. Alright, we're still going to do a little bit more sniping. I ate so many edibles and just deal with it and dealt with it, says Tucson. Oh, I hear you. I'm looking for good serial numbers. 555 for $21.99. Those repeating triple numbers are not that easy to sell. I picked up a 999. I think it was on Tuesday's comic drop, sniping the market, and I had to lose a couple gems on it because nobody would buy it. If I flew, I'd be in Vegas right now. Well, then maybe it's good that you don't fly so that you don't spend all your money in Vegas. Don't want to lose all your money on the craps table. Floor price on these is about $1.50. Let's see what the secret rare is doing. 34.50. Could snipe these. And if you think that they'll go back up from here, it's probably not sold out. Buy now button is still there. Let's double check. See how many are left, at least for the secret rares. So about half sold, less than half, a little bit less than half. So all the serial numbers we're looking for, not all of them are going to appear today because some of them haven't even been purchased from the store yet. Then tomorrow we got the Rabbids dropping. There's 69 for 69. Somebody's trying to sell that. And I also just put out a video today, as I mentioned earlier. If you guys want to check it out this weekend, if you haven't seen it already, then the link is in the description or it's on my channel. Just flew back from British Columbia, Canada, and they have a green section at airport to smoke my weed. Nuh-uh. Stop it. That's awesome. Yeah, whenever we went to California, they delivered it to my hotel room. I was shocked. I was like, what? I didn't even think that was a thing. One of my subscribers actually texted me or DM'd me about it and said, you know, they could do this, and here I got this $20 off coupon. And I was like, yeah, right. This is like your cousin or something I'm calling. But I tried it and I looked it up. They had a website and everything. You could select what you want. They just bring it right to your hotel. Like, it ain't nothing. Like, what? It's craziness. So 11110 for 1110. Let's go, Distro Bistro. That's what you said you was gonna sell it for, and I think you got a good price on it for sure. I thought that'd be a little harder to sell. There's BE on the market. He's got number 70. All right, I need to pay attention. I'm missing all the good snipes. I'm looking for like 2 digits under 3 gems, maybe under 5 gems. Oh, nobody caught it? Or you? Oh, still up there. Serial numbers we're looking for are like 1775. I don't know if that's right. I think it is 1775, 2024, and anything that ends in 888. Of course, you get something like 420 or 1337. Those are always going to have extra value too. I saw a couple of them at all the way down to 1 gem earlier. Literally sold in less than 30 seconds. Oh wow, so maybe you could have got more for it. My bad. I don't think I suggested that price, but it was more than I expected, so I can't say anything. Cali is the weed capital for sure. Is it? Must be right. What about 6661? More than floor. If the floor is at 150 right now, which it is, maybe you can get 250 or 3. Maybe you can get 3. Maybe not. Maybe 2 gems. Some people like that kind of stuff. Anything repeating on it. Repeating numbers in it. At least 3 or more repeating numbers. I try to get more than floor price. Just got 41. What was your serial number? I forget. Look at Alejandro's party. He's got a lot of good Pokemon. See, as you collect or as you catch the Pokemon during the chats, you can add them to your Pokeparty, and then you can display your Pokeparty to show what kind of stuff you caught. T-Shirt says, no, I suggested it. Yeah, that was more than I would have suggested, honestly. So you did very good. There's 219 for 5. That's not good. Some people like those 3-digit serial numbers on the stamps. They try to get their area codes. And I used to try to remember area codes for big cities like New York, LA, Miami, and try to pick up those as stamps. But then I realized that nobody collected stamps except for me on VeVe. So I gave up. Look at BE. He's got the number 41. How much did you pay for number 41, BE? That's a good snipe. See, you can't snipe that well when you're streaming. But when I'm streaming and you're hanging out, you get a lot more snipes. Why don't we just play poker on the Oculus? I try to get you to play, Tucson. Me and I can't believe I can't remember this guy's name. But the other guy that I always play poker with, who's an Omi homie as well. The guy that looks like the Crypto Jesus, maybe that's what they call him. But we were playing like every Thursday for a while, and we tried to get you to join us, and you never did. I want to set up a weekly game of poker through VR Oculus Quest. Or if you're rich, you could probably play on the Apple Vision Pro as well. I think Tucson has like 3 Apple Vision Pros. Played 10 hours yesterday, and I did my B-E-A-Y-I-N-G. Is that a Hawaii thing? You be BAing? How you BAing, bro? What's up, Zaid? Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for that. I'm trying to find out how much BE paid for that number 41. Must have sniped it for like 100 or 200. I didn't even see it pop up, but have not been paying close attention to the market, trying to keep up with the chat. I see them all the way down to $1.35. There's one for 101. I almost want to pick them up. Is that the moderator? Is that the moderator there selling it for 101? Somebody call that dude out in their Discord. Eagle Eyes, you're selling it for 101? In your private account with no profile picture? Maybe it's a different Eagle Eyes. I could be wrong. Alright, there's one for 129, 136. So I guess these are going to be below 2 gems today. I only play poker, I don't really gamble. You paid too much for 41. I'm assuming you paid less than $4.99 because that's what you're selling it for. If it was less than $4.99, you probably did alright. Dub Dollar, what did you sell for 200, bro? What'd you get? Let me go back here and see. Oh, I hear you. He sold the 41. So did you get that on the drop? Dub Dollar got the 41 somehow. Sold it for 200 to BE. BE selling it for 500. I mean, I would have bought it for 200 and put it up for 500 too. I don't necessarily know that it's going to sell, but there's a lot of those whales out there that just want to get as many number 41s serial numbers as they can. Like the dude that calls himself Mr. 41, he's obviously going to pay more for it, no matter what the collectible is. Yeah, just put it at $4.99. I mean, Dub Dollar is not new. Dub Dollar is one of my first subscribers ever. So he put it up for 200. He got the quick flip. I don't know what he paid for it if he got it on the drop. If he got it on the drop, I can't blame him either. But I would have put it up for more than 200. The question is anybody going to pay 500 for it? I mean, kind of doubt it. Maybe he gets 300 or 350 for it. I don't know. I'm just going by the chat. 41 rare. Bro, look at Dub Dollar. Dub Dollar today on the drop. How's that even possible? Are you like... What'd you do to earn this? This man got a number 41 rare, the lowest serial number possible that he sold for 200 gems. And he got a sub 60, number 53 secret rare both on the drop. Dang, let me go buy a lottery ticket, my dude. Today is literally your lucky day. Congratulations. You are a lucky man, and now you play the lottery. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Not financial advice. What's up, Thanu? Hopefully you hit a secret rare today as well. BE says 41 on a special stamp celebrating the year of the dragon is worth a good amount, but Dub Dollar did the right thing for a fast sell. Yeah, sometimes I do that as well. I need to do a fast sell on this. Oh, it sold. Did that sell? Dang, maybe I should have put that up for more. I got number 2048. I guess that sold for 19 then. Dang. So yeah, that sold for 19. It was serial number 2048 on the rare. I didn't even think it was worth anything extra. I wish I could remember who it was. If I see their name, I'll remember. Somebody that doesn't speak a lot pointed out to me that that 2048 serial number I got on the drop was a year of the dragon. It's every 12 years, including 2024. So I put it up for 19. Was not expecting it to sell for 19. Maybe I should have put it up for more. Dang. Good stuff. I've also went for a ton. Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm making profit, so why stop? Are you saying you went for a ton today? You bought like 25 or 30 of them today? Yeah, then you deserved it. You earned it. Shout to Slack Rex. Let's go. Secret rare. I saw several secret rares in the chat today. And the number 41 rare somehow. Price is going up a little bit on these. They were at like 125 and 110. People were selling for 101. Now they're at 175. There's one for 130. I almost want to buy them if they pop up for one gem. I saw that 887. I mean, it's so close to 888. And it's only 5 gems, but nah, I don't think you can flip it. Need to get some sniping music on here from Non-Fungible Wonderful. I'm just afraid it might crash my computer if I try to pull it up right now. Should have pulled it up before I started the stream. The new True Detective is up early. Great season. I don't know. I don't watch none of that stuff. I don't like scripted shows anymore. Unless it's like South Park. I'll watch me some South Park. Didn't even know I was doing this today, and it paid off, Slack Rex. I think the floor on that is like 35, 38. Something like that. You always remind me with your drop streams. That's why you got to hit those notifications. Turn your notifications bell on so you get a notification whenever I go live. Some people say they don't get the notification anymore. I don't know why. But apparently Slack Rex got it. He saw that I was live. He was like, I'm going for this. Went for it. And we got the secret rare today. Are you selling it or are you holding on to it? I mean, stamps do seem like a cool thing to collect. When they first came out, I was all about it. I had every stamp that came out for the first 4 or 5 drops of every rarity. Because to me, they're kind of like baseball cards. I mean, I used to collect stamps in real life a little bit. Oh no, BE's coming down on it. 488. He dropped 10 gems on it. Here's number 55. Can't pay 48. Here's my serial numbers I'm looking for today. Did my chat stop or did... Nope. Everybody just left. Yeah, not the most exciting drop ever. Tomorrow's drop, not super exciting either. It is another new year, or new lunar year, year of the dragon drop. But this one is with the rabbits. There's only one rarity dropping for 25 gems. And there's 1600 editions, 1688. So, I'm assuming it's going under retail and not selling out. I could be wrong, but I probably won't go for that drop. I'll be live for it. I'll be hanging out for it. I'll maybe even might try to snipe the market with it. However, I'm not going for that drop. Oh no, here comes the lag. Let's see what the secret rare is doing. It's been hanging pretty strong at 32 gems. It's got 4 cells. Oh no, it goes to 33. Definitely not a thin floor. So it probably will come down from there. Not financial advice. My price prediction on it was 35 gems. Somebody in the chat said 15. Somebody else said like 25. But I was at 39. That's for 24 hours after the drop. I also had 250 on the rare, which I don't think is happening now. But it could go back to 35 from here. I'm looking for stuff to snipe. I saw a couple things that I probably should have sniped when I first got into the market on the rares, but I hesitated. I didn't go for it. Alejandro says, who you got in the Super Bowl? Definitely going with Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know many people at all on the 49ers team. I mean, if they still had Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, I'd be all over some 49ers this year. However, the Chiefs have Taylor. They got the Swifties on their side. I'm with the Swifties. I'm not personally a Swiftie yet. Maybe I should get into the Swiftie fandom. However, I feel like they're going to pull the Kansas City through. They're going to be in the stands cheering and singing and dancing. No, but I've always been a Chiefs fan, even since we've talked about it many times on the stream. Ever since the Nigerian Nightmare used to play with Christian Okoye on Super Tecmo Bowl, maybe even Tecmo Bowl, because I think I played Tecmo Bowl before it came to, I mean, I'm old, before it became Super Tecmo Bowl. And Christian Okoye was just a beast on there. And I was just kind of looking for a random team to like, because back then they did have, the 49ers did have Jerry Rice and Joe Montana, and everybody in my neighborhood, all my friends were big 49ers fans. And I was like, I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to pick a random team, and that's going to be my team. And since I played with Okoye and the Chiefs on Tecmo Bowl, I was like, the Chiefs, that's my team. Splint says, any updates on the Carnage and Venom drops? Nope. We're still waiting for the drop of the symbiote crafting materials. So you have to have a symbiote crafting material for each of the Marvel Mighties that you're going to craft, or that you're going to venomize. And then if you venomize 4 of them, 4 particular Marvel Mighties with that symbiote crafting material, then you can pay an extra 50 gems to mint a Carnage or a Venom, depending on which ones you have. And we have not got the symbiote materials yet. I'm wondering if they're going to drop the other Marvel Mighties before they drop the symbiote materials. They've already dropped the first 4 Marvel Mighties, all the ones that you need to venomize for Carnage. We're just waiting for the symbiote material to drop. It seems like too much work to me. Seems like too many different things that you got to buy. Each one of the Marvel Mighties you have to buy, but then you have to spend 15 each on each of the symbiote crafting materials, and then you got to pay another 50 to craft the Carnage. And who knows how many Carnages or Venoms there are going to be. They get crafted. You might be able to pick it up for cheaper in the market. Somebody caught something. Let's go. Shout out to Alejandro. JLC says, just sold 341 for 33.41. So that's secret rare. Oh, it was. Got my money back for today, at least. And you still have a secret rare. Let's go. Wait, what? 341, I'm assuming, was a secret rare, right? So you got 2 secret rares today? How did so many people get 2 secret rares today? It was almost like if you get that first secret rare on the drop, you automatically got a secret rare on the rebound for some reason. 1925 sounds like something that would be special. Let's look up USPS 1925, the year in stamps. First class volume mail. Ooh, bro, that's the year, local scalper. Bro, that's the year the first class mail volume started. Actually, 1926. You were so close. You were so close. No, I don't think it's a thing. However, the Airmail Act of 1925, I mean, yeah, I think you could get more than floor for it. Not a lot more. It's not super special, but it's kind of sort of special. And that matters. Alright, we're going to snipe for like 5 more minutes and then I'm out of here. Gonna be eating me some donuts for breakfast. Finishing up this coffee. Then I'm gonna try to find a good movie to watch. Probably that CJ7 if I can find it on Netflix, Hulu, Prime, or Paramount. I think those are my 4 streaming services, or YouTube. Sometimes you just gotta buy it on YouTube. Pretty much any movie you want to see you can rent or buy on YouTube. I'm gonna be looking for CJ7. That's the new, not a new movie, but it's a Stephen Chow movie that I haven't seen. And I've seen almost all the Stephen Chow movies. But if that doesn't work, I'm gonna find something better to watch or something good to watch while I do dishes and chill. That's my plans for today. A little bit of a stretch, The Air Act of 1925. Somebody knows what that is, right? Maybe not. I could be wrong. The highest serial number today is 6888. Haven't seen that one hit the market yet. Haven't seen a lot of serial numbers that end in 888 yet, but those are definitely going to have extra value. Keep in mind, if your serial number is one of the years of the dragon, those actually do better than I expected, because I had 2048 and it went for 19 gems. I would not have thought to have sold it for that price. If I didn't even know it was a year of the dragon, which somebody in the chat told me, I probably would have sold it at floor price. Probably would have sold that for like $1.50 when I could have got 19. I could have got more maybe. It sold pretty quick. I never see those notifications anymore. It used to be when you sell something on the market. There's 2024 for $250. That might be it. Nah, that's probably too much. But it used to be when you post something on the market and you got to sell, you get a little drop down, a notification on the app saying you just sold blah, blah, blah. I don't get those anymore. Is it just me? Does anybody notice that difference? They also used to get the notifications when they sold something and now they don't get them anymore? I don't know why they changed that. I like to know when stuff sold. Phantom of the Opera was released in 1925. What does that have to do, though, with a Lunar New Year dragon stamp? Maybe it has something to do. I could be wrong. Shout out to the Homie Bruin 88 in the house. Let's go. Drunk drop for me. Minute 2 rares. There were people in the chat getting 2 secret rares. I mean, it was only a 6-gem gamble, so I don't blame you for going for it. I went for it too. I got lucky and got a decent serial number and sold for 19. I'm almost ready to start buying up some rares to hold long term just for MCP points, but they already pumped a little bit from people buying them for that same reason. However, they will probably come back down, and when they do, I'm looking at picking them up for under 4 gems each. Any rare comic is what I'm going to start buying. Keep in mind, guys, oh, okay, that's good to hear. Some people do still get the notifications. Keep in mind that on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. now, Tuesday evenings, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and BE go live for our Natural Born Shillers live stream that we do weekly, where we try to connect people with special mint numbers or matching mint numbers or good deals of things that they want to try to get rid of, with buyers who are looking for good deals on VeVe Collectibles. David Yu confirms we are part of the Disneyverse. He did not confirm that. When was this? Did I miss a tweet? I don't believe you. All he did was retweet the Disney Epic Games partnership announcement. And speaking of that, I just put out a video today, if you haven't heard me mention it already, that you can check out this weekend if you haven't watched it already. Or even if you already did watch it, you can watch it again in slow motion just to pump my views. No, I'm just kidding. Grab 10 stamps for $150 or less, says G43. I thought about picking them up at like $130 or less, or $125 or less. Sell them back at $250 if they go that high, or 2 gems. But it seemed like too much of a gamble. I bet a lot of people were sniping those. Maybe if I see one pop up for 1 gem, I'll grab it. Yes, there's BE right there. Natural Born Shillers on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Let's go, Eastern Standard Time. Alejandro says, I finally went for my CVV file from VeVe. Yeah, sometimes you have to request that from them through a support ticket. If you're an OG user, you do a lot of flipping. You can't download it from the website like other people. Now I can see all my mints. I got a few that I can get rid of, says Alejandro. You had to get your CSV file to see all your mints. It's too hard to scroll through your collection. I know when I had a bunch of comics, it was way too hard to scroll through my collection. It would always freeze up on me. I assume they had fixed it by now, since I don't have a 500 comics anymore. I haven't tested it myself. In David's words, no cap. Is this some private chat going on that we don't know about? I don't know if I believe this. However, let's see where that first one was. According to Mr. Pina over here, David Yu has confirmed, he didn't even spell you right, That's like David. Oh, David U confirms. No, that's not even how you spell U. I feel like if you were in the know about what was going on with VeVe and the Disneyverse, you would at least know how to spell U. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. But it's you. It's not you. It's you. Muhammad says David U did confirm, but it was a fake David U account. I did see that fake account. That was like trending. It had a ton of views in the VeVe community. The fake David U. You gotta look for that underscore. If there's an underscore at the end of David U on Twitter, it's the fake David U. Shill is a negative word, basically. Yeah, well, I mean, we used to do the Fudders live stream, so we're not afraid of negative words. So excited. Common. You. You. What he says, just realized VeVe shows my birthday off by 1 day. Yeah, they've addressed this before. There's a reason they do that. It has something to do with the... I think it has something to do with the international dateline. Because they're in New Zealand. There's a reason for that. It's a really complicated reason, but there's a reason they do that. Denny OC's in the house. What's up? Denny OC says comics collection tab still glitches when trying to scroll through for sure. See, that's the problem I had. I could never get to the bottom of my collection of my comics to see what all I owned. Now that'd always be a little upsetting. We got the Hodler in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Mr. Hodler? Another great VeVe YouTuber. If you guys haven't checked out his channel already, let me try my shout out thing, see if it works. It should pop up with his YouTube channel right there, and you can click on it. A shill is basically a fake player, a house player anyway. I never heard of a shill like that. I always thought a shill was trying to sell stuff. But usually like you're trying to shill something that isn't as worth as much as what you're charging for it. Is that a way that people describe shill? Yeah, I was gonna put 1776 on my list of numbers today. Looks like Kosher has it. It's putting it up for 350. I'd rather get 1775. Halo says, why are people so sure that VeVe will be a part of the Disney Epic Games ecosystem? I mean, maybe you follow different people on Twitter than I do, or you watch different channels than I do, but most of the people I've heard from say that it definitely won't be a part of the Disney Epic Games ecosystem. Maybe I follow a lot of footers on Twitter. Maybe that's my problem. But I've seen most people, not most people, but a lot of people saying that it's going to have nothing to do with Disney. And I don't disagree. However, what's important is that it's going to be bringing the Metaverse, Web3, digital assets all into the mainstream. People are excited about this. There's been some really big YouTubers putting out videos about it. It's been making national news headlines. So that's all a part of Web3 becoming mainstream, which was kind of the main point of the video that I put out last night about it. It's mass adoption. It's the beginning of mass adoption, and I feel like they're building like the first ever real metaverse in the way that we've been thinking about the metaverse. Tucson says it's obvious VeVe is mooning soon. What do you mean by soon though? Like 5 years? 5 years, yeah. A month from now, I don't know. Just like Todd did his own thing, Disney is doing their own thing too. That's one way to look at it. You might be right, and even if that is the truth, as long as it gets a big following and it brings more people into Web3, it still helps overall. Smartbuy says VeVe might not be part of Epic, but something else big should happen next month. Smartbuy seems to know some stuff that we don't know. I think he's got some connections. He's saying something big is happening next month, and I heard, like I was saying earlier in the stream, I heard Mr. MC1, one of the whales in the community, one of the top 10 wallets, talking on somebody else's live stream. I want to say it was My Collectibles. I can't remember exactly whose live stream it was. But he was talking about how he was hearing conversations in the background from the team, from David U, saying that he was working on the biggest deal of his life. And you already got Disney and Marvel and Coca-Cola and USPS and Givenchy. So what's so big that it's the biggest deal of his life? I mean, if it ain't Disney Epic Metaverse, then at least it might be Pokemon. Just saying. Something big's coming. Smartbuy seems to know something big's coming. I'm sure you side contracts that VeVe can't just be left in the dirt. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they gave him them type of contracts. It does help all digital collectibles. I agree. Under Moore's Law, soonish is now, but Christmas is full force. This Christmas will likely be a big deal. Bro, that's so far away. But yeah, we gotta be patient. We gotta relax and wait. Eventually, though, it's going down. At this point right now, I feel like I should have gotten the Omi tokens a little bit sooner. I was waiting for it to hit 0005, and now I don't know what it's been doing today, but over the past few days it's been going up. 0008, 0007.5. Secret rares still around 32, a little bit lower now. And the rares are at $1.67. Alright, after somebody catches this Pokemon, I'm going to end my stream. And I'll be back for tomorrow's live stream. We got Rabbids dropping. 1 collectible for 25 gems. It's a Year of the Dragon collectible as well. I don't know anything. It's just Twitter speculation. Yeah, I love me some Twitter speculation. Halo, appreciate you, Halo. I hope it all works out too. Holler says USPS now retweeting Al's stamp drops is good news. I did just look that up, where they had tweeted it earlier this week about today's drop on VeVe, but then they also tweeted it or retweeted it again today. I think they even quote tweeted it. So USPS is putting some work in. I just wish Disney would start tweeting about VeVe collectibles or retweeting the VeVe drops. That would be wild with all the attention that's on them right now. But they've done it in the past. Appreciate you, JOC. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Might not. I know tomorrow's not a super big drop, but if not, then I'll be back next week. I'm sure we'll have at least one drop next week, and I'll be live streaming that. Thank you, Denny LC. Appreciate you, bro. Instead of laughing lazily at the New Zealand aspect, ask why he won it. I would have to read the article, so I don't know, because I haven't read the article. That's why I was making a joke about it. But I'm sure there's some good information in there that would make me take it more serious. Like I said, I know a lot of companies are established in New Zealand because of their tax laws. So it means he has a lot of competition. Did anybody catch it? Smart buy with another catch. He's got several. Alright guys, appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me during this drop. I'll be back for tomorrow's drop. We're getting a Rabbids drop tomorrow. And then after that, I'll be back the week after that. So if you haven't seen the video I put out last night already, sometime this weekend, if you want to check it out, it's about the Disney Epic Games collaboration and what it could mean for VeVe. Alright y'all, have a good weekend, and I will see you soon. Later.